What's up, everybody? This is Walker, and today we're going to be talking about DLC in Stellaris. Specifically, we are going to be talking about what are, in my opinion, the best DLC in the game. So let's just get started. So the first DLC on our list is Horizon Signals. Now, the great thing about Horizon Signals is that it is absolutely free. If you own Stellaris, it comes with Horizon Signals. Now, Horizon Signals doesn't add all that much to the game, but what it lacks in quantity, it definitely more than makes up for in quality. So all Horizon Signals adds to the game is a single event chain, but it is definitely the best event chain that I have ever played through in the game. It was really fun and it's super well done, well written. So definitely pick up Horizon Signals, and by pick up I mean make sure you downloaded it if you own the game. The next DLC that we are going to cover is Utopia, which is easily the best of all the paid DLCs. Utopia just adds so much to the game that we don't have enough time for me to list off everything that it adds to the game. But the two biggest things that it adds are megastructures and some super powerful ascension perks. So megastructures are basically just what they sound like, giant structures in space, and they're ridiculous. For example, you can build a Dyson sphere around a star and get ludicrous amounts of energy from it. And as far as the ascension perks, it adds synthetic evolution, biological mastery, and psionic transcendence, which are all super powerful ascension perks for mid to late game. And just to list off what they do, synthetic evolution allows you to basically turn your entire species into robots. Biological mastery allows you to have complete control over the DNA of your species. And psionic transcendence gives you all kinds of crazy psionic powers. So definitely pick up Utopia if you're looking to get a DLC and you don't have it yet. It is by far the best DLC in the whole game. Now we are going to talk about Apocalypse. So Apocalypse is another big DLC, but it's focused a lot more around the combat of the game. My favorite thing that Apocalypse added is the Colossus, which is basically a giant planet-destroying weapon. Basically, you get to create the Death Star. So that can certainly be fun, destroying your enemies' planets one by one to assert your dominance over the universe. And to go right along with it, it adds the Titans, a whole new class of ships above the battleships, which are absolutely massive and totally destructive. They are useful to augment your fleet, and they get a cannon on the front that does insane damage. Apocalypse also adds two new origins to the game, Life-Seeded and Post-Apocalyptic. So Life-Seeded, basically you get to start on a size 25 Gaia world, and Post-Apocalyptic, you start on a Tomb world, and you have the ability to colonize other Tomb worlds. With these two new origins, it adds a lot of new play styles to the game and a lot of flavor, so that's nice. It also adds some new things out there in the galaxy, such as the Marauders and the Great Khan. So the Marauders, basically you can pay them off to have them attack your enemies instead of you. So that can be kind of fun to wield some power in the middle of the game, and your enemies won't even necessarily know it was you who did it, so that's kind of cool. And the Great Khan is a mid-game crisis that will pop up in the middle of the game, and it's just nice to have a little bit more to do in the middle of the game, as that's kind of the most boring part of the game. So Apocalypse, all in all, is a good DLC and definitely worth buying. Next up is Distant Stars. Now, Distant Stars is a little bit more story-oriented than the previous two DLCs, and it's a lot more about just understanding the universe that you're in and getting immersed into it. It does add the L cluster that you can try and set as a goal during the game to try and get there and stuff. What's nice about it is that it has a lot of different outcomes, which keeps it from becoming too predictable over the course of multiple games. It also adds new anomalies, and I mean a lot of new anomalies. It's crazy the number of anomalies that this thing adds. It's in the hundreds, and it's just nice to have more stuff out there to discover, more flavor, more story around the universe that you're in. And so I think it's certainly worth picking up. The final DLC that I will cover is Leviathans, which basically adds Leviathans to the game, which are insanely powerful bosses, basically, and they have event chains tied to them, which adds a lot of story and stuff. So it's really cool because it gives you more stuff to do. There's not a whole lot to say about it. It gives you more stuff to do, more events, more story. So if you find yourself running out of stuff to do, getting bored, and you're really thirsting for some more of that story, those events, pick up Leviathans. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, all of those things, and I will see you in the next video.